Ariana Grande has always been a chameleon when it comes to her style, effortlessly shifting between bold, experimental looks and those that pay homage to her natural roots. Her latest transformation is no exception. A stunning return to brunette locks that feels both nostalgic and refreshingly new, especially as she gears up for the next chapter in her multifaceted career. After spending the better part of 3 years embracing a signature bleach blonde aesthetic, the pop sensation unveiled her darker, more natural hair color in a casual yet captivating mirror selfie shared on her Instagram. This reveal wasn't just a simple dye job, it marked a symbolic pivot, a gentle wave goodbye to the ethereal blonde persona she adopted to fully immerse herself in the role of Glinda the Good Witch for the highly anticipated film adaptations of Wicked. As Ariana steps into the promotional whirlwind for Wicked, for good alongside her co-star Cynthia Erivo, this brunette revival seems like the perfect bookend to her time in the magical land of Oz, allowing her to reclaim a piece of her pre-fairy tale self while hinting at the exciting projects on the horizon. The selfie in question captures Ariana in a moment of unfiltered authenticity. She's dressed in a cozy, oversized hoodie, her hair cascading in soft, voluminous curls that frame her face with effortless elegance. The color itself is a rich, warm brown, think chestnut with subtle golden undertones that catch the light just right, evoking the warmth of autumn leaves or a perfectly brewed espresso. It's a far cry from the platinum blonde that became synonymous with her Glinda era, a shade so light and airy it seemed to levitate her above the everyday world. Captioning the post with her trademark wit, Ariana quipped, "It's good to see me, isn't it?" A playful nod to both her return to form and the double entendre of seeing her true self reflected back after years of transformation. Fans flooded the comments section with heart eyes emojis, exclamations of nostalgia, and theories about how this change ties into her upcoming tour for the album Eternal Sunshine. One admirer wrote, "Ari, you've come full circle, back to the roots that started it all," while another mused, "Glinda who? This is the real magic." Behind the scenes, credit for this seamless shift goes to Ariana's longtime hair colorist, Francesco De Chiara, whose expertise has been instrumental in every major main moment of her career. Francesco didn't hold back his enthusiasm, reposting the selfie on his own Instagram story with the simple yet affectionate declaration, "Here she is." He followed it up with another share, this time of a fan's ecstatic reaction featuring Ariana's curls in all their glory, overlaying it with the words, "We're back amore." The Italian endearment, amore, adds a layer of intimacy to the collaboration, underscoring the deep trust between artist and artisan. Francesco's excitement is palpable. He even teased the idea of a new chapter beginning, suggesting that this brunette era isn't just a temporary reset but a launchpad for bolder creative explorations. For Ariana, who has often spoken about the emotional weight of physical changes in service of her art, this moment feels like a release, a chance to shed the layers of artifice and reconnect with the girl who first captivated the world on Victorious. Reflecting on why the blonde phase was so integral to her Wicked portrayal, Ariana opened up in a candid 2024 interview with Vogue. "Even though I was wearing wigs, I needed to be blonde too," she confessed, explaining that the color choice extended beyond mere aesthetics. To truly embody Glinda's whimsical, otherworldly charm, Ariana went all in, bleaching not just her hair but even tinting her eyebrows to a lighter shade for that signature softness. "It didn't make any sense when I had my dark brows," she noted, highlighting how the lighter palette lent an air of innocence and levity to her features. This wasn't vanity, it was method acting at its most immersive. Glinda, after all, is a character defined by her bubbly optimism and pink-tinged perfection, and Ariana's commitment to matching that visually helped her disappear into the role. The process wasn't without its challenges. Bleaching hair repeatedly can be brutal on the scalp and strands, but Ariana viewed it as a necessary sacrifice. "I dreamed of playing her one day," she said, her voice tinged with gratitude for the opportunity to bring that fantasy to life. Yet, this transformation also invites us to consider the broader implications of how performers alter themselves for their craft. Ariana's journey with Wicked has been a whirlwind of highs and hurdles, from the sheer joy of belting out those iconic songs on set to navigating the public scrutiny that followed. When the first trailer dropped, fans were enchanted, but not everyone was on board with her vocal adjustments. To capture Glinda's breathy, upper-register lilt, Ariana shifted her singing style in ways that lingered long after filming wrapped. Critics online were quick to poke fun, dubbing it an effect rather than an artistic choice. In a reflective piece for Variety last year, Ariana addressed the backlash head-on. "Maybe people underestimate how long we spent finding and disappearing into these women." She emphasized the painstaking preparation, the weeks of vocal coaching, the emotional deep dives that went into making Glinda feel real. When certain inflections or mannerisms take time to melt away, sometimes people poke fun. But we had a job to do and we had things to get lost in, because that's what the piece required. Her words serve as a powerful reminder of the invisible labor behind the glamour, the way actors like her pour their souls into characters only to face armchair critiques. Now, as the dust settles on Wicked's production, Ariana's Brunette return signals a reclamation. It's not just about hair, it's about agency, about choosing when to transform and when to pause. With Wicked for Good on the horizon, a sequel that promises even deeper dives into the lore of Oz, Ariana and Cynthia Erivo are set to embark on a global press tour that's already generating buzz. Imagine the red carpets, the late-night talk show appearances, the fan meet and greets where they'll dissect their sisterhood on screen. For Ariana, this brunette phase could be her armor, a grounded contrast to Glinda's fluffiness, allowing her to show up as the multifaceted star she is: singer, actress, storyteller. And let's not forget the music. Her album Eternal Sunshine, with its themes of heartbreak, healing, and self-discovery, is primed for a summer tour that could rival the spectacle of her previous outings. Fans are already speculating about setlists infused with wicked surprises, perhaps a medley of popular blended with Thank You Next, and how her natural hair might influence the visuals. Will we see more earthy tones in her wardrobe? Subtler makeup that lets her features shine? The possibilities are endless, each one a thread in the tapestry of Ariana's ever-evolving narrative. This change also sparks conversations about identity and reinvention in the entertainment industry. Ariana has long been a beacon for young fans grappling with their own transformations, whether it's navigating fame's pressures or experimenting with personal style. Her openness about therapy, body image, and the toll of constant visibility has made her a relatable icon. In returning to Brunette, she's modeling vulnerability.